In this video we will show you how to install the Oak SR brake lever blade compatible with SRAM brakes. The video demonstrates the installation for the following models: Maven Bronze, Code Stealth Bronze, Level Stealth Bronze, Code and Guide RS, RE and R, G2, RS and R. For instructions on other models, please follow the shown link. The following tools are required for the installation: Torx 25, pliers with a clamping width of 3 to 4 mm, preferably narrow. Needle nose pliers or round nose pliers with narrow tips work best. Pliers for gripping the adjustment screw. Thread locker, low strength or medium strength. Grease. Cloth. The guide bushing from the assembly tool included with the Oak SR. Additionally, we recommend a plastic tray to securely catch small parts. The installation can be carried out directly on the handlebar. Loosen the handlebar clamp of the master cylinder with the Torx 25 and bring it to a vertical position. Tighten the handlebar clamp hand tight. Caution: Oak cannot offer the disassembled small parts, which must be reused. Take care not to lose them within the process. Press the pin out of the master cylinder from above using the T25 or another suitable object. For some brake models, for example the Code RS, you need to loosen the set screw in the actuator as shown in the video before pressing the pin out. You can then remove the actuator and spring directly from the lever and set them aside. Screw the adjustment mechanism as far in as possible, so that the head of the adjustment screw is close to the lever blade. Grip the flat areas of the threaded rod with the narrow pliers. A secure grip is important here, as the surfaces are very small. Place a cloth around the second pair of pliers and use it to grip the adjustment screw. Now loosen the screw connection. This is a standard right hand thread. If you look down at the screw, turn counterclockwise. Make sure both pair of pliers are securely positioned. Due to the applied thread locker, more force may be needed here. Completely unscrew the adjustment nut from the threaded rod. After the initial loosening, this can also be done by hand without the second pair of pliers. Then, fully unscrew the threaded rod from the cross nut bolt and set it aside. Remove the cross nut bolt and the flat spring and set them aside. Insert the cross nut bolt into the Oak SR brake lever blade. Then snap the flat spring onto the cross nut bolt. Ensure the correct alignment of the components relative to each other. Then screw the threaded rod into the cross nut bolt. Apply some thread locker to the adjustment nut. Grip the flat areas of the threaded rod with the appropriate pliers and screw on the adjustment nut. Hand tightening in combination with a thread locker may be sufficient, but we recommend increasing the torque by using pliers and a cloth. Finally, check the locking mechanism's function. Insert the actuator and return spring into the Oak SR brake lever blade, as shown in the video, and slide the guide bushing through the components to hold them in the lever. Make sure the plain bushings do not fall out of the master cylinder. If the plain bushings no longer stay in the master cylinder, you can use some grease to reattach them. Insert the lever blade with the actuator into the master cylinder as shown in the video. Ensure that the spring sits on the support surface. Now press the bolt back into the master cylinder from above by hand. The guide bushing will fall out of the master cylinder. If you have loosened a set screw during the removal process of your brake model, for example for the Code RS, then tighten it hand tight again. Loosen the handlebar clamp with the Torx 25 and adjust the master cylinder to your preference. Tip: tighten the handlebar clamp so that the master cylinder is firmly attached to the handlebar, but can still rotate in the event of a crash. This protects the master cylinder and brake lever blade from damage. Check the proper function of the lever blade and the adjustment mechanism. Finally, check the function of the lever blade and the entire brake system. Warning: as the brake system is a safety critical component, the procedure should only be carried out by trained personnel in professional workshops.